We have what we call country meetings every 6 months. That's where all projects meet and we gather to discuss progress made up to that time, challenges we have experienced, and also we share a lot of lessons. And from this gathering, we have been able, one thing I think that has interested us is that we have been able to identify areas of synergy and areas where we need to do some improvements in our project implementation. And this country program meeting or working group is also feeding into the COSOP strategy. COSOP is also getting some information on how at national level the various projects are performing. We also managed to commence the documentation strategy last year, and one of the steps that we achieved was we received training in documentation from an organization called ILIA or ALIA, ILIA, yes, which was very helpful, and the impact on that, we were able to document quite a lot of case studies that fed into the RIMS, IFADRIMS documentation process. We also have consolidated the M&E working groups within the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Agriculture, and that's where knowledge management is also being institutionalized. At program level, in terms of the raw finance program, which is coming to an end in September, we have had a few achievements, and one of them is in the cornerstone of Ports Dialogue Trust, we have managed to complete the Zambia Raw Finance Policy and Strategy, of course using knowledge management and learning insights. Instead of drafting the raw finance policy on our own, we have had a lot of stakeholder meetings where we have exchanged a lot of information, and this document is now approved by the Ministry of Finance. Again, RFP ends in September, and we are going into what we call follow-up, and we have named the new program, if it is approved, of course, Rural Finance, Rural Finance what? Expansion Program. Yes, thank you very much. In order to write this new project, we had to get a lot of lessons from the Rural Finance Program, which was implemented across 6 years. There was a program reference group, which was a working group that was advising the Rural Finance Program. When we started to design this project, we turned the Rural Finance Program reference group into the program design group, which included stakeholders from the government, from the private sector, from other NGOs, including other IFAD projects. And the mandate for this working group was to gather lessons learned, bringing partners across the country in order that we can have a more relevant, applicable RUFEM to commence after 2014. And I think this has been our homework. And also, we have had a lot of, at project level, lessons learned sharing and also publication for the sake of visibility to our stakeholders and also other NGOs. On an annual basis, we have been conducting what we call the Raw Finance Forum. And the last one was done in December, where a lot of insights were drawn from the knowledge management movement in order to share lessons on what the Raw Finance Program was doing. We have another project called the Smallholder Agriculture Promotion Program, SAP. Their initiative last year was to hold a stakeholders review workshop. They wanted to undo implementation bottlenecks. There was a feeling that they did not have enough information from stakeholders that would help them to roll out the program. With the insight from knowledge management practice, the project was able to hold this stakeholders workshop, and what came out of that was tremendous, such that within 2 months they were able to commence their implementation practice. What worked well? In terms of direct outputs, we have the Zambia Rural Finance Program policy and strategy. We have the RUFEM design document now going to IFAD for approval. We have the country program management meetings where synergy issues are being brought into perspective. What we think has not worked well in the last 12 months is that the National Agriculture Information Service, bringing them on board, they are taking knowledge management as an event rather than it being an institutional commitment. And we hope to improve on this. Observed impact. I think so far there has been an enhanced approach to synergizing implementation strategy. All the 4 projects now are looking at where do we have synergies. And when we meet at CPLT, using of course the knowledge management insight, we bring up issues in the cluster where we think we can do things together. Another one, observed impact, is the RUFEM design process. It was very good. I think we're happy with that. The third observed impact is the process development of SAP rolling out. Why did it succeed? Per se, it's because of issues of inclusiveness and also because of issues of holistic reflection. Phase 2, next step, when the knowledge management comes into effect, phase 2, what we want is that we want to work with the team here to consolidate the National Agriculture Information System strategy. We want to learn from other countries how you have been able to do visibility in your countries. We also want to consolidate the documentation strategy. It's halfway done. We only received documentation training. The strategy must come up. We also want to learn from other countries. What are you doing in order to enhance knowledge management in your countries? RUFEM begins most likely in January. We want to roll out knowledge management from the start. And also, we want visibility strategy. We were poorly appraised by the last mission in terms of, especially rural finance, our visibility. They said we have done so much, but we are only feeding this information to IFAD. How about from province to province? How about from project to project? Well, they saw a lot of good things, but I think the issue of marketing our rural finance project was kind of below 60%. And we had to acknowledge the weakness so that we can improve in the RUFEM. Thank you.
Okay, good.